Hello, beautiful people and beautiful family. Welcome to Marty Bakers. And in this channel, we'll be featuring cakes, recipes, avoidable baking mistake. I have noticed that many of us are more inclined to having oat as breakfast. Now, some have it with banana, oat with raisins. Some decide to have it with any of their favorite fruit. And because of that, we have decided if people are more inclined to having oat as breakfast, why can't we make an oat cake? So, for you to make an oat cake, you will need oat flour, you need sugar, you need margarine, you need milk, and some 2 eggs. So, considering we're making batter or we're making a cake, first thing first is to always make sure we grease our tin. And I've used margarine to grease it and some flour dust to make sure the cake doesn't stick. So, for us to make our oat vanilla cake, first thing is first is that we take the dry ingredients. So this is going to be our pot for putting the ingredients together. So we take the sugar because it's the dry ingredients. Then we put our oat flour. Then we mix with a hand mixer. Then like that, the way it looks like. Then we put margarine or butter. It can be any of your choice. Again, you mix until the flour is crumbled, all the wet ingredients, which is, we start by putting vanilla. Always, your cake should always have vanilla. The cake should always have vanilla essence. That's the first thing. Then we drop eggs. And when you're breaking your eggs, you break them on a separate bowl so that just in case one egg is bad, you don't end up losing 2 eggs. So maybe just one was bad and then the other one is good. Then now you mix. You see, this is now it's becoming more wet. Then we add the milk. And the milk. And then we start mixing again. And you see now it's not smooth, it has some particle. The butter has some particles. So let's mix again for some 2 minutes or 3. Now see how our butter has turned out. Yeah, now it is ready to go to the oven. Now remember, this is oat vanilla cake. So where is our tin? Here it is. And I've noticed because it says it is what is oat cake. The flour is not so smooth as compared to all purpose or gluten-free flour. It's not so smooth. And this is our butter. I always like just to tap it to make sure that all the air is out. And now let's put it in the oven. So here is our oven. As always, make sure the instruction that I had given on the first video, that you check your temperature, your selector, and your timer. And so the oven has been running for, let me say, 3 to 5 minutes. So the temperature is 150 because it's an oat cake. So we want to make sure that it bakes slowly, but it cooks even. Then the selector is always in the middle. The timer should be able to cook for 45 to 50 minutes. However, I'll check. If it's not ready, then I'll have to add some more time. But let's now put it in the oven. Yeah. So now let it cooks, and then we will want to see how it will be able to turn out. Will it be like the normal vanilla cake or gluten-free cake, or will it just be its own self, which is the oat vanilla cake? Let's wait and see. Now it has come out, and remember, this is vanilla oat cake. Ooh wee! It has some crack at the top, and this is oat vanilla cake. So let's put it on the board and try and remove it from the tin. Wow, this is nice. It's golden and it looks very nice. Let's see how it baked all around. And now this is the cake. As you can see, this is our vanilla oat cake, and it has come out nice, although it is actually crack on the top, but it's nice, it's stable. So we've seen, as much as yes, the cake look more crumbling as compared to the normal vanilla with the all-purpose flour like eggs or a jab or what, any flour you can use. When you use when you use oat flour, it's more crumbling. Because you see, when you touch, the particles start coming out, the cake start crumbling. So we've noticed that if you're going to bake with oat flour, then it's better if you can put let's say a wet tablecloth inside when you're putting it in the oven, and put it around the tin so that maybe it can avoid it to crumble. Or if you're going to decorate the cake after you've baked, what you do is that you put it in the fridge and then let it hold itself together. Then you can now decorate. So these are some of the things that, when you bake with different flour, you learn, and then you know how you can be able to handle the cake. If you have a client who wants an oat cake and you don't know how the cake is going to hold its shape, so you can put the cake in the fridge for some time so that it holds itself together. Another one is that when you're baking, you can you can use the parchment paper. So you put the parchment paper on the bottom and then all round, so that the cake will hold itself together. So if you enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, uh, please subscribe. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer you. So we've seen that baking with oat flour, there is some challenges, because from the cake here, enjoy your day. Bye now. Thank you.